Alright guys, welcome out. We're getting into things actually right away. And I'm gonna set things up, make sure we got some game volume, get into that knife round for you. So we got Monstars versus Resolute Esports. My name is Vox. Today I'm going to be bringing it to you live here on Dust 2. Resolute Esports actually just got done playing a match a little bit before against Gorilla Gang, lost 16-13, so I'm sure they're going to be hoping to rebound after this one. Resolute starting off on CT. Alright, so buys start to come in. P250. Buy, oh sorry. It's just the P2000 and I'm brain dead, but we got some nades bought by XP3, HE, flash, and smoke. Otherwise, everything pretty standard, just body armor for most players. 3 rushing over onto the B side already for Monstars, heading towards lower, Rico leading the charge, but hasn't really come into anyone from Resolute just yet. Rico opens things up with a headshot onto 10s. See if they want to move forward through these mid doors or work their way up. Xbox onto short. Proto finds the shot onto 4-shot. And now that might be the A bomb site open. Jonesy's going to hide directly on site. What a shot. Nice quick one tap onto Proto. Keeping an eye out as he gets another onto Rico. Does get traded out, however. 2v2, bomb not yet planted, but getting onto the site is XP3. Bomb going down as Food works his way up from CT along with Toy. Toy's going to find the opening shot. Crashies does trade out for Food. Playing over by Cars. Toy going to be able to find the headshot. Actually gets dinked up himself. Charging forward as Crashies. He's going to find the final kill. So Monstars does take the pistol round. Got kind of dicey at the end, but able to pick it up. Probably see a force buy coming in from Resolute in just a minute. Toy picking up the scout. Deagle CZ's probably coming with a few nades. Whereas on the Monster side, we got the AKs and Galils. No SMGs coming out, so I think expecting some long-range play. Most of their members on Resolute working over towards long. Monstars not really going that way. Have sent Proto just to spot over in those long doors, but otherwise it's a play over towards short. Resolute has heard this, so they've rotated over back over to that side. But you've got 4 players. Dink comes up onto Tex. Crashies tagged down pretty low, but Rico finds 2. Proto picks one up as well. XP3 with another, so it's just Food. He's gonna go down. So Monstars do pick up the ensuing round. Likely not going to see much out of Resolute on this one. Could see a pistol buy for any of the more rich players. 4-shot could go for something, even a Deagle. But otherwise, Scout picked up by Crashies. Still 2 AKs pulled over, Mac 10, and a Galil. Quick play over towards the B site. Rico charging forward. As XP3 finds 2 over onto short. Doesn't get a third, actually gets traded out by 10s, but the B bomb site way open. 10s is going to be stuck over on short. Gets one more frag, but I think that could be an AK loss unless they're able to pick it up, and they do. So AK saved over, still the Mac 10 on Tex, but otherwise we're getting into our first buy round of the game. So Resolute, as I was reading before, they were coming in as the top dogs currently in MDL Season 28, so Monstars probably hoping to knock them off their perch a little bit, especially with Resolute's loss earlier, but Flash comes in. Crashy's already blinded up. Tex as well, too. Crashy's going to find the first pick on the Monster side. It's John G also trades out for Tex. Still a really quick play. Proto finds a nice headshot into Pit and trades it on to another one onto 4-shot. Just Food left alive. Actually lines him up. Finds a third with the spray down. And just like that, it's only Rico left alive. Molotov comes through the smoke. He does have the bomb, so he can move if he wants and actually finds a headshot through the smoke. He's expecting Toy to come from long, but then actually peeks over towards short. Bomb is going to go down. No fake this time. Toy's going to work his way up to short. The timing could be everything. Spots him, but Toy manages to get the kill first. Running over, see if he can get that op for his team. Doesn't have a kit, but shouldn't come into play. Plenty of time to get this defuse. But Resolute picking up their first round and the first gun round of the game. Monsters should have enough to buy, especially with the bomb plan, so they're not going to be sweating it too much.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
See what kind of buy we got over on Monsters. Probably just 5 AKs. Doesn't look like anyone can really invest in for an op. Actually, Deagle's coming out for Crashies and XP3, so not enough to afford all those AKs, but FAMAS is also for Resolute. Flash comes in. Like that. Looks like a flash over from the Monster side, but no early aggression to fight those players over towards long. Instead, it's going to be a play over by middle at the moment. See if they might want to work their way through the doors or go towards short, but based on the way they're setting up, it looks like they're going to run right through the doors. So 2 over by B in Resolute, and Tens is going to be pushing through CT, taking a look at the doors. Does have help in food if he needs it, and actually he is going to get traded out, only finds 1 frag. Now food is expecting the push from Monsters, manages to get 2. Proto does get Toy in return, actually gets both, so that's B bomb site open. Molotov going to go over towards window. Bomb getting ready to go down, but Monsters have a good chance in this round despite the fact that they're so low! Oh no! XP3 is gonna burn out in his own Molotov. And chat, that is not a 1G. Not a 1G. Proto's gonna be on 8 HP playing over by the car, as John G is gonna easily clean up on that frag. Might have time to go recover the op. I think it was just dropped outside of window. That's exactly, or sorry, the doors, an AK and op saved over into the next round. So Monsters do get another bomb play. Although it would be a dicey buy should they go for it. Have enough for some armor and pistols if they want to. And it looks like with Tex making that first buy, that's exactly what's going to happen. Don't want to force up. End up with some subpar weaponry, and when you can just have a quick round. And Monsters seem to be into the quick round, starting to charge forward through B, down into lower. Those early flashes might be a warning sign for Resolute. They are rotating players over towards CT. That's Tens as food gets ready, backs out behind the B doors. Smoke does go down. 10 spamming through the smoke, gets 1. Food with another headshot over from B. XP3 only frag managed for Monsters in this round. And he's going to back out over towards the lower tunnel. But otherwise, should be an easy round for Resolute to clean up. Don't really want to give away any more weaponry. Bomb is well out of reach of XP3 as well, so nothing cheeky to be done. Might be able to take 1 to the grave. But otherwise, that is going to be Resolute picking up their 3rd round in a row. Food currently on 11 and 5. Had some big spray downs earlier. Rico leading the charge for Monsters, but 4-shot not starting off on the best foot, as well as Tech. So hoping to see if they can get started for their teams. But we're all knotted up. Full buy from either squad. So this is going to be an interesting round going forward. XP3 gonna get mollied and flashed out. Going for the glass cannon there. Doesn't have any armor to go along with that off. Monsters making their way over towards short. The bomb as well, and they have really been doing this. They're bringing all 5 of their players whatever bomb site they want. Haven't seen too many splits from them. 4-shot's gonna miss that first shot and really serve to him on a platter. But he doesn't miss on the second one. Tex goes down, headshot with the op, gets another. So 2 in the round for a 4-shot. 10's hanging out towards Goose, burning a bit in the Molotov, but doesn't phase him at all as he finds 2. And it's just Rico left alive in the 1v5. And this doesn't seem possible. He's going to find the first shot onto Jonesy, but of course now his position is known. And Tens is going to take him out. Easy peasy. Resolute are cruising now once the gun rounds have started. Now with four round loss bonus, still of course have enough to invest some pistols and armor on the T side. But for Resolute, just carrying over all those weapons they had before, only lost one member in that last round, so looking good in terms from an economy standpoint. Tex does open things up with a deagle headshot onto Tens, pushing through the smoke that was Crashies. He's not going to find anything there. Does tag down Food, but just not enough to be noteworthy. Tex now pushing forward. He's the one that found the earlier headshot and adds to his total. 2 in the round. Does get tagged down to 6 through the Molotov. Toy with a couple over from the B bomb site as Rico finds one more with the deagle. And Jonesy finishes him. Still, all things considered, not a bad round for Monsters. Unfortunately, with 5 rounds lost in a row, even the fact that you take down 3, even 4 players on Resolute, that economy is just going to continue to swell. Most of their players still sitting pretty, have enough for buys, although Food is going to invest in the double op, so that's going to take him down pretty low. We'll see if that's going to come into play. Four-shot playing over towards short. That's one of the ops. Crashies might walk into that crosshair, but actually backing up from the angle is four-shot. Food, the other op, going to be playing over towards B, but actually rotates the watch towards middle. Tens puts some good damage down onto Crashies, cleans up Tex, and then finishes up the other kill. But XP3 is going to get an off shot, I think maybe through the smoke or just on the edge of it. So still a 4v3. Monsters still have an in for this round as they start to push forward onto long. If XP3 can find a shot here, maybe onto Tens, or actually is going to find Food playing over into CT. Tens is going to get the frag over from Goose. This Proto trades out for a headshot. 2v2 bomb goes down, and this is the best position Monsters have been in a while. Molotov thrown over towards short. That's going to block out Toy as 4-shot starts to come through CT. Proto gets a headshot onto Toy, so it's just 4-shot here. Might as well go for it. You've won 5 rounds in a row. Actually starts things off, gets the shot onto Rico, but Proto is not to let this round slip away. Monsters grab their 4th. So op carried over. That's going to be a big investment not needed for Monsters, so they're going to toss that over to XP3. Otherwise, AKs and a Galil for Crashies, and XP3 is actually going to open things up, get a shot onto Food over by the mid door. Bomb starting to work its way towards B, as well as 3 of the players from Monster. Otherwise, Crashy is kind of hold and make sure no rotations can come through those long doors, as well as Rico. But we'll see if they choose to group up with their team, go for an execute onto the B bomb site. Scoping was definitely heard over towards long, but actually Jonesy's going to start backing up over towards car. 3 players for Resolute on B, so they're kind of walking their way into the more heavily defended bomb site of Resolute. And 4-shot starts things off, but doesn't manage to get the kill. Does on the second shot onto Tex. Proto picks him up. A Toy from car finds 2. As it's now 3v2, that early advantage for Monsters gone. Rico charges through window, not able to find a quick frag. But that bomb is not in a great position. Crashies falls. Toy pushes through the door. And that's Resolute. That's a harsh reset there for Monsters. $3,000 for XP3 and Proto, but that's really not going to be enough. That round, that loss bonus, of course, is going to be reset, so we'll see what they choose to do in this one. Take a look at the frags. Food's still leading the charge, although Tens has pushed his way into double digits. Rico and Proto in double digits for Monsters, although Tex still towards the bottom of the board, 2 and 9, not much better than when we last checked. Looks like it's going to be a quick play over towards short. They're being quiet now that they're getting closer. Over towards the A bomb site. XP3 pushing through. Nice deagle. Quick 1 dig onto 4-shot as they charge forward, and Rico and Tex combine for a frag onto 10. So this pistol round might begin to work out. Food tagged down to 10 HP as Toy gets the shot onto Crashies. Jonesy is playing over towards long. Rico seems to be aware of that fact. Gets the kill onto him, so it's just the last two members in CT and Tex with the Glock. I think he surprised himself with that kill. Food was just so low, 10 HP. Not even a stray Glock bullet was able to pick him up. Spamming through the smoke. Is Toy gonna survive right now? There's no way he gets this defuse, I swear. Alright. Sound is heard, Rico gets the kill. But Monsters do pick up the round. So now Resolute, money in the bin, not enough to buy in this one. We'll see if they want to force down to nothing, and that looks to be the call. Jonesy buys CZ, Deagles for a couple players, and 4-shot the now rarely used 5.7. Good buy from Monsters. In fact, they probably carried over most of those weapons from the last round. So they're looking good from an economy standpoint. XP3 opens things up with a shot on 10s. If they can have some clean rounds, take this one with ease. I say that, but oh, Toy almost lining up that Deagle shot, but instead gets, I think, probably dinked through a wall, only down to 60. Toy does get the Deagle headshot, although traded out, but that is a good frag. Rico has a chance to farm some money. Gets, oh, almost the third. 4-shot on 13 HP, knows where XP3 is, and actually gets another. So Bomb goes down, but Monsters have lost 3 in this round. 4-shot probably just going to try to save this op. I don't know if it's worth going for it. Of course, they can't buy in this next round, so you do have two options. Do you go for it, maybe try to take some more money out of their hands, or save the op and try kind of like a hero play? In this next round, we were going to be full saving, but looks like Resolute have opted for the op save. It's still looking good. Monster's going to tie things up back 6-6. You can see they opened up with the 3 wins, took the pistol. Resolute chimes back in with 5 in a row, but last few rounds have kind of gone back and forth. The money's still not good, of course, from Resolute, as mentioned, as Monsters continue to mount forward. Actually, are they forcing into this one? Jonesy is bought down to 150. I don't know if I agree with this. Tens buys a Deagle. A couple of their players still staying around 1,300, 900. I don't know. This is, I mean, if it works, right, it's not crazy. Then it's just genius. Toy opens things up, gets a Deagle headshot onto Tex, but Proto crashes. They do not want to lose this round. Food might be able to get another, that 5-7 working out for him. So it's a 3v3. Food picks up the AK. Bomb does go down. We'll see what Resolute choose to do. I think at this point you might want to save the weaponry, but with 4-shot picking up an early frag, you can go for it. No kit, unless there's one on the ground, and that's really what they're playing against at the moment. Joji's going to find a pick. Oh, the timing not working out for him, as XP3 backed around the corner just in time. That bomb is really starting to tick away. As Proto finds one, he's going to get another. All the weaponry lost for Resolute, and it's a tough call. It's a dicey call, and they're buying into this next one again. 4-shot goes for the op. Junji buys down to the so this is just force wars from Resolute. One of these rounds you think maybe they can convert, but this could have been their buy round, and instead they force down to 0. And if they don't pick this up, Monsters are in cruise control for this half. Jonesy and Crashies with a fight over towards the mid doors. Jonesy's actually going to win that fight. Goes for the AK, but Rico's going to trade him out. Almost with a chance. 4-shot's going to post up over by those long doors, but there's not going to be anyone to find from Monsters. XP3 with the shot through the door. Food goes down. But Resolute look like they want to push towards the B site. That's the better one to go. It's just going to be Toy over that way, hiding in tunnels. Going to start calling that out for his team, so the rotation's coming through. We'll take a look if Rico can stop these rotations. Of course, here's Tens in this position. That smoke fading away. Easy shot for him there. 4-shot with that op. Probably going to try to save this forward. Toy as well, just going for exits. Oh, 4-shot's going to go down, and that's not good. That's the op lost. So we'll take a quick look again at the money. Actually, let's take a look at Rico. I swear we looked 2 rounds ago and he was just breaking double digits. And now he's almost at 20, 13 rounds through. Herculean performance so far by Rico. Monsters, though, really starting to look good in this one. They, as mentioned, they started off hot, took that pistol, clean rounds. Resolute took 5 in a row, but since then they've been really well shut out of this half. Last round coming through. So round 15, Resolute, what do they have? 3 FAMASas, a Scout, and an UMP. As XP3 is going to actually get the headshot through the wall onto Toy, and that's a tilter. Scout lost, but not really the worst thing to lose. Food opens things up on the B-bomb site, gets a shot onto Proto, but immediately traded out by Tex, putting himself back up onto the board. Smoke gonna block the Molotov in window as Tens drops through, but Tex well aware of what's happening there. 4v2, and Monsters looking like they're gonna take this 9-6 half. Still for Dust 2, it's not, Rico's actually going to get that headshot. I'll follow that up at halftime. And that's coming in right now. Rico gets both. So 9-6 Monsters with a good T-side. But, with Dust 2, it's hard to say that it's really... Most maps in CS, of course, are going to be CT-sided. Dust 2 does lend itself to some really good T plays. So it can be really difficult to bring that momentum on the other side. Don't know too much about these teams, but Monsters, they can't let up on the gas pedal, right? They got to make sure they keep charging forward and start things off. If they can get both pistols, they should be in really good shape to close this one out early. Right? You take that pistol, go up 12-6, and you're feeling pretty confident. On the other side, Resolute, they take that pistol, we could be all tied up. Take a look at the scoreboard. Oh, actually, scoreboard got wiped, so rest in peace. Pour one out. I think Rico, I think he only got those 2 kills in the last round, picked up 21 on the half. So we'll see if he can continue. See what buys are coming out for other side. 4-shot going for some utility. As a kit and smoke bought by XP3. So actually 2 players on Resolute go for utility. The first smoke already being used. We'll see what kind of execute they've got planned for this. Actually aggressive on short is Tex, and 4-shot's going to take him out. Toy as well. And Resolute now in a great position to start this half off. Crashy's going to open things up with 1. Can't follow up on a second. Actually team kill. Tens takes out Toy. He does make things a little bit better with finding 1, but... This was Resolute's round, and all of a sudden Monsters come back and lead the 2v1. Can Tens find the early headshot? He can't, and XP3 finishes it off. 3 frags for him in the round. And that's gotta hurt if you're Resolute. You gotta be feeling good. You get the 2 opening picks, start the charge onto A, and the team kill comes in, kills your momentum. Now Monsters take that opening pistol. 4-shot is going to be on the Scout. Let's see if he can get anything. A little too early on the shot. Now it's going to be too late. So timing not on his side. Really aggressive from Resolute. Already posted Jonesy out towards mid. And this Deagle, of course, that 1-shot potential if his aim holds true, but he's actually going to get shot in the back. Rico is going to spot him out. So now the rest of Monsters start to condense on the position of Resolute. 4-shot is going to get 1. That's XP3 down. Might be able to get a second? No, not finding the shot just yet. Does back out, 11 HP. Rico very, very low on health. And this is a difficult round for Resolute to find themselves, to claw their way back out. Both stuck in this tunnel. Toy not able to find the shot with the Deagle. So it's just going to be 4-shot posted over by a T-spawn looking into the tunnel. And this is literally just the takeaway weaponry of the lineup, but He gets another tag, but that just pads the ADR stat. Nothing else to be done there. So, gonna see the full save from Resolute. No bomb plants, of course, in the first or second round. So, their money's not looking too hot, but of course should be able to buy in this next one with the 2,400 on the loss bonus. Crashies just charges right through door, opening headshot onto Jonesy. Could find himself in an awkward spot now in Xbox as the rest of Resolute charges forward, and that's exactly what's going to happen. They find the opening frag. Rico gets one, but Toy's going to trade it out. So 3v3, but this weaponry, the pistols, can they find 3 more frags? Doesn't look likely. Tex is going to take out 10s. XP3 finishes it off. So Monsters take the first 3 rounds. Both pistols go in their way. Put themselves up 12-6. But the gun round comes in. If you remember last time, Resolute took 5 in a row. Of course, if they can manage to do the same, they can really put themselves in a great spot, almost tying things up. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. There's many rounds to go before that point. 5 AKs coming out from Resolute. Not enough money to invest in an op just yet. Jonesy so fast through the mid doors. Rico not expecting that. Opened things up with a headshot on the AK, but XP3 charges the window. Gets one, but not enough ammo in that for Moss to continue forward. 4-shot with the lineup through the door. Can he find the second? He does. Super clean round there by Resolute. Only losing Jonesy. Get the bomb plant and 4. Stay alive. And that is some aggressive play, Jonesy, with that opening. He did that before on the pistol. Of course, didn't really get much done, but a great opening for him there. And Resolute actually have already broken the money of Monsters. And their Monsters economy hasn't really been great, I think, for most of this game. I think they've made some questionable calls. As Food gets the first shot onto Tex, and Jonesy with a headshot onto Car, onto Crashies. Car Crashies? Something to that effect? I don't know. Gotta work on my wit. But Frodo from CT gets a headshot onto Jonesy as Tens trades him out. 4v2, but health not great for Tens and Food. So we'll see if Monsters choose to fight this, but they don't even have a chance. Toy's gonna grab both. And Resolute get another round on the board. Monsters at this point gonna be left to save. They'll get 2,400 in this next round, so most players around 43, yeah, they're gonna be able to buy. So 12-9 looking likely as we take a look at the frags. Rico still on 24, leading the board still in terms of frags. But Food with an early pick onto Car. Crashy's favorite position, it looks like, but unfortunately not too successful there in these last couple rounds. Tens with another. But these pistols, not really expected to do much in this round. Bomb's going to go down. They might actually be able to get Jonesy. They got to charge together. Actually, they don't need to do that as XP3 able to find a headshot. Toy pushes through the long doors, finds one. Actually, he's going to find the second too. Proto, nice shot on the Deagle. But it's not going to mean too much to the outcome of this round. Food gets a headshot. And Resolute climb closer, 12-9. And wow, Monsters opting not to buy. They had enough, right? You can definitely make a buy with that much money. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be perfect. So instead, they go for just an eco here. Want to make sure they have everything bringing into this next half. And I guess that's the benefit when you get such a 6-round buffer. You can kind of take your time getting back into things. But Rico and Tex, as I'm busy yammering away, open things up. Actually, 3 frags going in Monsters' favor. It's a 2v3 just like that. But Crashies wants to pull this back for Monsters still. Resolute, what has happened in this round? I really didn't think they had much of a chance. I guess anytime you have some upgraded pistols and a little bit of armor, you can do so much in this game. Hashtag CZGO. But I mean, this is going to work out really well for them, and this is going to hurt Resolute. 3v1. Toy has the bomb and has completely evaded everyone on the Monster side. He can get a bomb plant down. While we got a second, take a quick look. I mean, the money is great for Resolute, right? They get this bomb plant and they're feeling even better. But what has happened here? Like, it's such a strange round that Monsters come in on an eco, manage to turn things into a 4v3, or sorry, 1v3. And then somehow let Toy walk for free into the A bomb site, get the bomb down. I mean, this is a difficult clutch scenario, but it is one nonetheless with the bomb down. Actually, no, that flash might screw him over. He's got to wait. Each player, they're giving him 1v1s. Oh, no, the reload comes in. He had a chance. He certainly did. But Monsters are going to take the round, go up 13-9. Crashies and Tex low on the board right now for Monsters on frags, whereas for Resolute, you don't have someone like Rico who's pushed into the 20s, but most of their players are having some impact, right? So definitely a team effort from their side, and it looks like it's going to be a fast play over towards B. Of course, only 2 players there for Monsters at the moment, but oh my god, the utility damage in this one. Looking so good. But Tens and Food are gonna put a couple of frags in. And B bomb site is lost. I thought Monsters really had a chance. But now B bomb site is lost. The bomb didn't go down, and it's a 2v1. Toy, how is he going to open his way into the B bomb site? He's blocked off a tunnel as he wants to push his way through. Crashy's keeping on door. Tex looking at tunnel. Oh, immediately. There's no time to react to that one. But Monsters put themselves on 14. And not the best of buys in for Resolute. Jonesy has an AK. Okay, I thought he maybe just had a Glock in the round, but picks up an AK off the ground. Kind of a clown fiesta on the boost there. But all things considered, for Resolute, not an awful buy. The Scout is not ideal for Food, but we'll see if he can open anything up. Monsters, though, playing a lot down by CT. But the push is coming from long for Resolute. Tex might be able to open these up. Wow, took a lot of bullets, and Crashy's gonna open back up for Monsters. Rico with another Food with the Scout. So now it's a 3v2. Food playing over towards Carl, looking down into CT, XP3, kind of a weird fight, but 4-shot starting to charge his way through. Very slowly, I guess charge is not the right word, but crawl his way through. Nothing to be found just yet. Tex is up on top of short. Can he find the shot? Actually gonna take a nade to the face. Tex is gonna get the headshot, and another. Tex with a great round 3 for him in that one. Monsters on 15. No bomb plant. And for Resolute, this is not looking good. 4 spy coming into this one, but the way Monsters have been playing, I fully expect them to close this one out. Only 3 rounds found for Resolute in that little patch in the middle. Of course, I mean, you know, if patterns hold true, we might see 3 rounds in a row for Resolute, but Crashies doesn't want that to happen. Gets a shot onto Jonesy. Gets another one onto Toy. Does get traded out. The scout finding the headshot onto him, but Rico was charged all the way forward by long doors into T-spawn. Is Ten's aware of this, and I doubt it. Food falls on the backside. Rico finds 10, so it's just 4-shot in the 4v1. Get onto his POV. Well, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, and he's found 2, and this one not expecting Tex to come through door. So Monstars take it 16-9. Still, it was a pretty crazy game. Unfortunately, I don't think we have the rounds to look back on, but Monsters finding both pistols, put themselves in a great spot. Resolute, it looks like they had those pockets of some nice rounds coming through, but just really couldn't get too much momentum, right? They got those 5 rounds in a row when they were on their CT side, but immediately after, they lost the momentum and pretty much got wiped out of the entire rest of the half. They found their pocket of 3 rounds on their T side, but otherwise, Monsters have proven to be the better team here, at least on Dust 2. So I'll have to take a look. There were plans to try to get a second match casted up in here, and that was going to be for, I believe, FAM 143, and I forget the other team. Gotta make sure we can get some GOTV. I'm gonna toss things up to a waiting screen, guys. My name is VoxDay. First time doing CSGO casting, so kind of working my way into it, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you stick around for the second match. Follow CappingTV. We're going to be doing some more NA CSGO casts in on this one, but I'll, like I said, toss things up to a waiting screen, get some music on for you guys, and stick around. Hopefully I can come back with some good news and have that GOTV. Otherwise, don't want to break your heart, so